Kingfisher Airlines, where lenders to the cash-strapped airline will meet today to chart out what could be a last-ditch attempt to protect their 7,500 crore exposure to the airline. Of course, the meeting assumes even more importance as it takes place in the backdrop of reports that Kingfisher Airlines is looking at an equity stake sale, the announcement for which should come within the next few days. Anirudh Ghosh joins us with what we could expect from this meeting.
Well, yes, this is expected to be quite an important meeting given the situation. Remember that we are going into this meeting in the backdrop of Kingfisher's being reported to be in talks with Etihad for a stake sale, and of course this could be a very key development if at all it does happen. Of course there are no clear details as to whether that particular deal will happen or not, and bankers are expected to really extract that information from the top brass of Kingfisher. In fact, we are expecting also that Vijay Mallya himself could be attending this meeting, though in the past he hasn't attended most of the meetings that have happened in Bombay that the bankers have called Kingfisher's top management for. So of course that meeting takes place today. Bankers have been expecting the Kingfisher management to bring in capital. In fact, the SBI chairman has gone on record saying that the airline needs as much as $1 billion to get back to to get back to a situation where it could fly again. So clearly capital is the need of the hour for Kingfisher. Bankers are refusing to bring in any further capital unless the promoter brings in capital of his own, and of course the only lifeline for Kingfisher could be a possible stake sale, and of course we have heard very strong rumours and reports of that particular stake sale going through there. It has been reported that they are in talks with Etihad for a possible deal. So clearly what we need to look out for is whether the Kingfisher management gives bankers any particular details as to whether that deal is going to go through or not, what the status of that deal is, or whether the management is going to be bringing any further capital from its own end. If at all these things don't happen, bankers have been very clear that they are going to be placing a deadline on Kingfisher, failing which they would actually have no choice but to actually liquidate the assets that they have. Of course, that is not a very viable option for them, given the fact that these assets aren't going to fetch them too much money. It's going to only be a fraction of the 7,500 crore rupees that Kingfisher owes the consortium of banks.